Hi Capricorn, welcome back. So Capricorn, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Capricorn, when I was sitting in the collective energy, meditating for you, I got a song. It's a really bizarre song. It's an old song. Riders on the Storm. Maybe that's not how it goes. Riders on the Storm, I think is what they say. I have no idea what that song is about, who sings it, or the genre, other than it's older. Classic rock song, maybe? So if you know it, please put it in the comments down below. But it felt like a kind of like a psychedelic hippie era type vibe. You know, some of you might connect with that frame of time, or maybe you're a hippie. I don't know. Or maybe the person you're connecting to likes that kind of music. I'm not really sure. Take it or leave it. The other images, or I should say emotions that I felt was somewhat of a soothing energy come in. And I just got done doing another zodiac sign reading, Sagittarius, and theirs was a very overwhelming emotional type of energy. And then when I came to sit in the Capricorn energy, it was a big shift. So I feel like some of you are definitely getting a big shift in a positive way, energetically speaking. And really the energy's been going good for Capricorn for a minute, you know? So that's kind of what I felt come in. There was two other images that I saw. I saw mesh or fishnets. Maybe take that how you want. An actual fishing net, fishnet stocking, mesh, something like that. I don't know why they showed that to me. I don't know the significance either. Take it or leave it. And then there was one more image, and I cannot think of it now. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. Sorry. You have the third house showing up of perception, Gemini energy for some of you. But this is talking about your speech, your thoughts, your social media, dating, going on dates, discussing things, surrounding. It's a very social energy. So some of you might feel like being a little bit more social or exposing yourself to different environments or people that you wouldn't usually, right? Because I get kind of like an out of the box energy almost. And then you have the Four of Pentacles in your overall vibes. And what does this person have? The Seven of Cups. So this is a sense of wanting to be in control. And that may be inhibiting you from seeing things clearly. This desire to know an outcome, to have some sort of certainty, some commitment here. You know, control is a false illusion, right? Because we're always in the ebb and flow of life, and even though we are creators of our own experience, we are inhabiting the earth with other fellow creators who are in charge of their experience, right? So, especially when it comes to relationships, needing to relinquish some control issues around that. As soon as I closed my eyes, as weird as this sounds, I had a flash of someone with an afro. And they look like they were wearing 70s gear. Something about the 70s here. I don't know. That's for someone. Take it or leave it. This person has the Seven of Cups. So they have some emotional confusion. They're not seeing things through a clear lens. I feel like this person's emotions often impacts their perception of others or you or situations. Especially like when it comes to social media, if they have a social media. But it's like this person easily gets confused with how they're feeling with how other people feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think they know what someone else is feeling, but actually all they're picking up on is their own feelings and paranoia or something like that going on within this person. So let's look at recent past energy here, Capricorn, and see what events had led up to this. And go from there. We're going to go into perception, how you see each other, emotions, your genuine feelings for each other, your hopes, and your most likely future outcome. King of Pentacles, the Sun. Why am I getting all of these old songs? I have this song in my head. Oh yeah, gonna make a move and it feels so right. I cannot remember loving and a hugging and a kissing and something all night. I made up my mind. I made up my mind that I'm gonna be fine. That song is from Dirty Dancing. It's one of the songs in the movie Dirty Dancing. Interesting, I got a Dirty Dancing reference in the Scorpio reading. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Or maybe you like that song. I don't know the actual artist of that song. It's like this revved up energy, like I'm going to be all right anyways. I'm going to be all right anyways. Like that. So I feel like Capricorn, that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling here, is like just made up my mind that it's going to be fine. That's the lyric they keep giving me. You made up your mind that it's going to be fine. Even if there is heartache here. It's like you kind of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and choosing to see the good. Even though there's pain here and you've been through some things. But I feel this is your way of feeling a sense of control, which isn't a bad thing. You know, it's like, well, no, I can't control other people and I can't control that circumstance and I can't control that. But you know what I can control? How I feel about it. And that really is the key. That really is the key to getting what you want out of life. But also to maintaining your alignment. All right? Because there's been times or patterns that you've had in the past where you haven't been able to do that. It's all in how you perceive it. Let's see this person's recent past energy. Knight of Wands. They're still giving me that song. Why do I try to figure out why? Why do I try to figure out why? I don't know what that means. Why do I try to figure out why? Some of you guys stuck on the why for too long. Why? Why not? You know, like needing to move past the why of something. Whoever you're connecting with, there's Scorpio energy. Some of you it is a Scorpio, but I've got a few other zodiac signs out too, notably Leo and Gemini right now, but it could be any zodiac sign. This person in the recent past has decided to kind of move and take action in other areas of their life, or needed to do that so that they can have more of a sense of balance and control. This person is definitely going through some major changes in their life that they may or may not be speaking to anyone or telling you about. It's like this person has made up their mind as well in the past to try and see something from a different angle or come at it from a different perspective in the hopes that it would move things along. But there is a sense of avoidance here of confrontation or wanting to avoid direct communication for some of you, which creates confusion. It's weird that the way this person goes about things, like the way they go about things sometimes is backwards or passive aggressive, or I don't know, it slows down the progress in their life or the energy and the connection. This person might, say you have a social media. This is just an example, take it or leave it. Say you have a social media. This person may look at your social media, get all confused about what they were feeling and doubt themselves when what they were initially feeling was correct. But they are easily influenced by like social media or something. That's super specific. Take it or leave it. Whew, let's go into perception and how you are perceiving each other, Capricorn. Now keep in mind that perception's in the eye of the beholder, so it's your truth, but that doesn't mean it's their truth, okay? Knight of Cups. The High Priestess. Woo! The Magician. Wow. Ooh, Capricorn. So you are ready to emotionally express yourself. You know, you feel really in tune and clear, or you're getting to that space. It's going to be really easy for you to manifest during this time frame. All right. So Capricorn, pay attention to your thoughts and only gear them towards what you want, because that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing, you know, but I feel like it's super clear as to what you feel, as to what you want, as what you want to manifest, right? You see this person as someone that you may be very intuitively or spiritually connected to, that you want to manifest this emotional exchange with, all right? Or that they are wanting to exchange with you. But the way you see it is it's pretty direct, you know, and you don't mind being direct when you want to be, when you need to be, okay? Let's see this person's perception. Temperance. There's that directness, okay? 9 of Cups. Woo! Wow, then the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. So, this person is really wanting to feel successful, okay? And independent and free. But they hold on to a lot of baggage emotionally that it's like they try to detach from it and then it follows them around. And they try to detach from it, but it's right there at the end of the day. This person sees you, Capricorn, as someone who is self-sufficient or knows who they are. You know, they may see you as a very successful person or someone who has the ability to bring about success. I heard financial freedom. I don't know if that's you or they. A hard worker, but not always emotionally available. See, they kind of see you as emotionally aloof or detached. But that's weird, because I don't see you being aloof, detached, or even uncertain about how you feel. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? This person's uncertain, and they think they're reading your energy, but really they're regurgitating their own energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why perception is so funny. Tricky, 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 tricky. I'm being called to talk about a story right now, and I don't really want to because it's kind of private. It's like this. I've actually had a situation in my life, Capricorn, where I could tell like someone wanted to be friends with me, but they also felt threatened by my success. Now, I chose to keep a little bit of a distance between me and that person, not because I thought ill of them or I had bad intentions, but because I sensed that there's someone that easily gets attached and triggered. And so to keep my energy safe, I loved that person from a distance. Now, because that person had those insecurities going on within them, they viewed that as me being insecure and jealous of them. Like they took it as a threat, the detachment. Not because it was a threat, not because that's how I was feeling, but because that's how this person was feeling within themselves. And then they mirrored it and projected it onto the connection they had with me. You see? So I don't usually give stories about myself, and I'm not a Capricorn, but I felt drawn to talk about that because I feel like that's kind of what goes on with this person. They make assumptions about your intentions based on their intentions. Does that make sense? Take it or leave it. All right, let's go into the emotional space. How are you feeling emotionally towards the connection? Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Wow. So I feel if you allow this person to trigger you, or you allow yourself to be triggered during this time frame, it's going to stress you out. It's not really going to fix anything. It's not going to help anything. It's certainly not going to give you any more control. But that's on you, because I do sense that there's a part of you that's getting frustrated or a little bit angsty in the energy. Careful with that. Otherwise, emotionally, here's that clarity of knowing what you want. And you want emotional fulfillment. You want to feel free, to flow love to yourself, to this person, to others, even though they piss you off. For some of you, this person pisses you off, but you love them anyways. You want to give to them anyways, you know? I heard, ain't that the truth? You know? Let's see how they're feeling in the energy. It pisses you off, I think, when this person assumes that they know how you feel and they're wrong. You know? The Hierophant. Let's see how they're feeling. The Hierophant, the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups. Dang. Okay, I'm going to take those. Moon, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Swords. What was the two cards? All right. Like this person is always thinking that there's like a hidden motive. They seem to be kind of paranoid to me, especially if you're dealing with a water sign. But there's like some paranoia here. And it could be coming from your side as well. But I feel it mostly over here. It's what gets them all emotionally imbalanced and in their head. But see, this person is getting some emotional clarity though during this time frame, and it's going to help them to move forward right back into the past. What? And then they get overwhelmed again, they get imbalanced again. Do you see how this works? It's like this person, they entrap themselves in their own emotions. It's like, I know what to do, and this is what I'm going to do next. But first, let me think about the past for a second and remember how that didn't work out. And well, now I'm feeling overwhelmed, and now I'm not really sure if that's the right decision. So let me start over. Let me try and dig a little deeper. Let me look at this person's Facebook a little bit more, or whatever, you know, and it just impedes progress. I get why you would be frustrated, because I'm feeling a little bit frustrated. You know, this person getting overwhelmed with their own thought process, their own doubts about their feelings or your feelings. And so the advice for this person is to, one, meditate and get some clarity. And then the focus should not be on how does so-and-so feel. It should be on how do I feel about that. Then come from there. All right. So what are the hopes? So you're kind of hoping to push past this. If there's been emotional distance, you might want to bridge the gap, or some of you want to widen the gap. It just depends, because I do feel frustration here, but I also feel love. The Eight of Pentacles, this person, once they're trying to work on things or work on themselves or build themselves up, you know, they may want to work on things with you. Let's see what the most likely future outcome is. Now keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will, Capricorn. You're in the driver's seat. No one else. The Devil. That's your energy. The Ace of Wands. Woo! The Ace of Cups. No way. Judgment. Okay, so you know what you want. You want passion. You want clear decisions. Love. Some of you are very much attracted to and in love with this person, so much so that it becomes obsessive. You know, smothering. That type of vibe. But since this is your card, I feel most of you are able to keep that in check, right? So when you find yourself getting frustrated, check yourself. Check your motives. But there is passion here. There is new passion. There is new love. All someone's got to do is make the choice. Let me see. This, you know, Capricorn, this reading got me fired up, like for real. And like I said, I'm not even a Capricorn, although I do have 3 or 4 placements in Capricorn. None of them in love, though. All right, let me see what this person's energy is. 9 of Wands. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Gosh. Queen of Swords in the reverse. 1 on that. The Chariot. And the... All right, I'm going to need some advice on this person. How can they move out of that energy? I don't usually do this, but give me some advice on this person. The Emperor. 1 more. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So let me show you the cards, then I'll explain to you why I got advice. And I don't usually do that. So here this person is. Assuming intentions, negative intentions on your part. Feeling disconnected, not thinking about it correctly, cutting themselves off from feeling good because they're not thinking about this correctly. And therefore nothing changes and nothing moves forward. And it's all stemming from this emotional confusion around perception. Now, the reason why I'm going to get advice for this person is because I feel the frustration, but I don't just feel it on your side. I feel it on this person's side. I feel like this person is frustrated with themselves because they don't want to be in that energy anymore. Right? So the advice is for this person to try and gain control over what they can control. And what they can control is getting clear with how they're feeling. And then once they get clear with how they feel, then it's time to give and take some action from a place of inspiration. And if they feel a strong connection, twin flame soulmate with you, Capricorn, there's your card, then it's time to manifest. But not until they get clear with how they feel. Why are they going back and forth like that? Why are they mirroring their own emotions like that? It's almost unnecessary. Like this person needing to almost cut themselves off from needing to know or caring to know or, you know, or desiring to know what you feel, and instead take all of that energy and focus and thought and yank it back to themselves and really sit with themselves and ask themselves, why do I feel this way? What can I do about it? How does that make me feel? And then, like this person's being called to make a choice without weighing out other people's perceptions of that, or even yours. But to come at it straight from their own emotional space. I heard you cannot make the choice for them. They have to make it themselves. Either way, regardless of what's going on over here, you've got passion, you've got love, and it's helping you to make clearer decisions when it comes to relationships and in your life in general. So, I'm going to get one overall guidance card for you, Capricorn, and we're going to leave it there. Oh, I wanted one. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful ways of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone. We are always with you. This might require you to be strong, okay? Because like I said, some of you are getting frustrated. But you just hold that space of love, hold that space of love, hold that space of love, all right? And love will come to you. So, zodiac signs you might be dealing with: Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Cancer. I've got a ton of cards out. So, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini. I feel like I'm doing a roll call right now. Libra, Leo. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign because it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there quite often. Linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section next to the donation button for those of you who'd like to donate to the channel. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Capricorn, and all the best. Till next time, namaste. Bye.